I'm Queenie Perluig, a medical office assistant and unit clerk student from Bow Valley College, and this is my reflective learning about my experience at school. Canada offers a wealth of opportunities, making it one of my dream countries to live in. I am thankful to God for allowing me to live here with my sister. My true life began when I started attending school, and I'm able to face the reality of my dreams. My biggest realization right now is that it's not easy to be an international student and a worker at the same time. It's challenging for me to adjust as a newcomer because there are many cultural differences and boundaries to consider. So, what happened? Like at school, I attended both in person and online classes to finish the first semester with good grades. I get frustrated when the second semester courses are challenging for me and involve a lot of homework and other activities that need to be finished. I once failed with my midterm exam in one of my subjects, which stressed me out because I studied for it and I knew I had to pass to get good grades. But the outcome wasn't what I was expecting. I asked myself, where should I make mistakes? Is that accurate? Is it appropriate for me to speak with my professor? I asked myself a lot of questions like, what did I do wrong? I'm concerned about my grades. So I made the decision to email my professor. She sent me a follow-up email to make sure I had all the answers for my questions. She therefore provided us with guidelines on how the midterm exam should be formatted before she gave it. She also asked me if I needed to see my exam results in order to figure out where I made mistakes. She added that I could come to her for assistance with the course if I needed it. She also told me not to worry because there were still a lot of activities to complete and a final exam that I could do well on. She approaches me in a way that enlightens me, so I like that. In addition, I acknowledge that I made a mistake by not concentrating on the exam. I need to take responsibility for it if I want to succeed in the future. So, what were your expectations before the experience? Getting good grades is what I expect because I believe I can answer the questions correctly. However, it's a no. Be prepared for the unexpected. I shouldn't put too much holding in myself because you never know what will happen in a certain situations or things. So, what was your approach? I should develop effective study habits. I should organize my time and practice regular review and prepare for the exams thoroughly and use other resources. What was easy, hard about the experience? Attending classes is easy for me, but the experiences I have gained over the whole semester have been more difficult. Studying while working is a challenge. To fulfill my life's purpose and reach my goals, I must learn to manage my time so that I can concentrate on both work and school. My experiences have strengthened me and made me realize that despite the difficulties, I must keep going in finishing all my subjects in order to graduate. So what? What did you learn? I learned that I should be accountable for my grades and accountable for anything that may have an impact on me. as well as for the situations that I choose to handle in order to utilize knowledge from the past and be proactive in my work and studies. I should be resourceful, honest with myself, and approachable. How did your knowledge and understanding change? My knowledge and understanding change when I need to make improvements to the things that might be useful to me in the future. Additionally, it serves as a constant source of motivation for me to acknowledge my past experiences and generate lessons from them. I should be mindful of potential challenges and keep an eye on my surroundings. Now, what? What are you going to do as a result of the experience? As a result, I should prove to myself that I can succeed by preparing for the exams ahead of time and by making goals that will help me recall the material I have learned in my program that I can use to my upcoming practicum and future employment as a medical office assistant and unit clerk. How might you put in practice what you have learned? I learned that you can't obtain what you deserve if you don't take a certain step or approach. To achieve the grades I deserve, I must feed myself. I must also be self-disciplined and independent at work to have courage and be more productive. To be ready, I should think independently and decide what to do next. I should also follow the daily plan that I have created. I want to remember that I have to practice this mindset to have a foundation for every time I go to work or school to succeed eventually as well. So, I answer all the questions given to me by my professor and my work integrated learning in my field placement. So that's all my reflection about my experience at school. Thank you for listening.